everyone, I'm FM Greeno and welcome along to episode 4 of the Greeno Tour. We're at Stirling Albion, that's our first club on this journeyman, and we're doing pretty well. So the last time you were with me, we played Elgin City and we beat them 2-1. Since then, form has been good. We dispatched Albion Rovers 3-1 away, an Andy Ryan hat-trick. Stranraer away, a goalless draw, not a bad result all things considered. Cowden Beef we played at home and drew 2-2. A game we probably should have been looking to win, but can't win them all. We then travelled to Edinburgh City and we beat them 1-0, which is a great result. Brora was seen off in the Scottish Cup first round. That was another Andy Ryan hat-trick. And Stenhouse Muir, Andy Ryan scored a couple and another from Johnny Mitchell. Now, if you remember, at the end of the last episode, I said we was going to come back for that Stenhouse Muir game. But having beat Brora in the Scottish Cup, the draw gave us Ayr United at home. Now, Ayr are 2 leagues above us and doing pretty well. They're sitting 3rd in the Scottish Championship. So I thought this would be a more interesting game and a real test of where we're at as a team. Ayr probably go into the game as fairly heavy favourites, but you know how the Cup works. Shocks everywhere. One bit of good news that we've had since we were together last. I mentioned Johnny Mitchell as a goal scorer in that last game. Finally, we've managed to tie him down to a contract. So if you remember, he was out of contract at the beginning of January. But we've now managed to tie him down till the end of the season, 22-23. So a 2.5-year deal. We've had to promise him the earth pretty much. That's our maximum available salary. We had to max up the appearance fees, the clean sheet bonuses, goal bonuses, all sorts. But I think he's going to be absolutely crucial to what we do this season and possibly next. This is how we're going to line up today. We're going with our 4-3-3 formation. A couple of things worthy of note, though. We have a new goalkeeper, Zeus de la Paz. So he is a Curaçaoan player. He came through the ranks at PSV, never played a game for them. Played for Nuneaton, Cincinnati Dutch Lions. They sound pretty exotic. Oldham, they sound less exotic. But he's a decent keeper, certainly for this level, and he has dislodged Pelmar Bassi from the starting position. Bit of a change in the middle of midfield, so we have dropped Murray back into this holding midfield role and brought Bufana into the side. This is an area we've been struggling to fill a little bit this season. We've had Graham Watters playing there, but he's only 16 years of age. His stats aren't the best. He's not done very well. Ardelani has played there a couple of times too. Again, not been brilliant in the role. So we're just changing things around a little bit, and Bufana and Murray can swap places if needs be. So we'll see how they get on. At left back, we have this young lad, Marcel Langer, 23 years old. He looks a bit older than that, doesn't he? He must have had a tough paper round. But he has been at Hearts. He has come through the ranks at Hanover, played in the reserve teams of Hanover and Schalke, moved to Hearts, didn't make an impact, and we've managed to pick him up on a free. I think he's going to be a good player for us. Anyway, let's get through to the game and see how we do against Ayr United. So, here we go. It's going to be a real test of where we're at, I think, as a club, and as a team, certainly. Ayr United, you have to fancy them to win this game, really. They're playing 2 leagues above us and doing well in that league, and they've taken the lead in the 3rd minute. So, that's not ideal. It's a good strike. I'm not sure we could have done much more defensively. The corner comes in, we head it clear. Wolves picks up the ball there. Connell finds Dernan, 25 yards out, 1 touch, and a finish right into the top bins. I don't even think we could have closed that down any better. So, it's an unfortunate start to the game, but something we have to deal with. We've been in really good form, I think, all things considered. We're still unbeaten in the league. We're top of the table. Obviously, we do have quite a few teams hot on our heels. Oh, Ryan is in. Can he finish? Go on, son. Yes, he can. He's 19th of the season already. What a player he is turning out to be for us. There's a real horror show at the back. A ball from Mitchell, and that centre-half, whoever he is, wants to hang his head in shame. Dernan. What a shocking effort at the header that was. And Ryan pounced on the loose ball. And the goal-scoring form he's in at the moment, he's not going to miss anything. And so we bring it back to 1 each. I believe this game will there's no replay or anything like that. It will go to extra time if it's a draw at the end of 90 minutes. A chance here for Ayr. And of course, if it's still a draw after 120 minutes, we could be looking at penalties. But that's a long way off yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, certainly. Good header clear. And Bikey picks up the ball, looking for Ryan. Can't find him. Baird lumps it forward. Here's Hamash. To Connor, the young right back. That's a great ball down the flank, but Ryan can't quite get there. Chalmers picks it up. Back to the keeper for Ayr. They're looking to build from the back. Connor, great challenge, and Ryan is here again. He's in, and he scores again. That's his 20th of the season now, the second of the game, and we are 2-1 up against a team 2 divisions higher than us in the league. This is exceptional. That's a great ball into space there from Connor, and Ryan chases onto it, finishes at the near post. And a real upset could be on the cards here. We're coming up 5 minutes before half time. Ayr are not offering a great deal more at the moment, and I think we're going to go into the break with an advantage. So, I think we've got to put our hands on our hips and tell them they're happy with the performance. That's inspired and motivated everyone. We're not going to drop from the way we're playing. We're going to keep it on a front foot. I think if we try and drop back and defend too much too early, that gives Ayr the incentive to come and attack us. So, the hour is gone now. We have a free kick from 20 yards. Langer here to take. Oh, he scored! What a belter! That's our left fullback, the new lad who's come in. Been around German football. A couple of games for Hearts. What a superb free kick that is. Got that up and down, over the wall. Keeper no chance. And we're 3-1 up. This is amazing. So, there's 20 minutes to go. Let's have a little look. We might need to make a change here. Bufana's not having a great game. So, if we got anyone who can come on for him. Jack Leach could come on. Maybe Curtis Roberts. Let's have a little look. Let's see what they suggest. Leach is the one they're saying should come on. So, I think we can do that. Now, do we want to change the role? No, I think he can just stick as a central midfielder. I think he'll be okay there. Anybody else struggling? Bikey's not having a great game, but I think we'll leave him out there. We'll just make the one change for now. I think we get 3 changes only in this competition, so I don't want to use too much too early. Connor with a throw into Mitchell. Back to McGregor. Good ball up towards Ryan, but unfortunately can't quite get on there. The Ayr United keeper, Sinisalo, picks it up. Langer picks up the loose ball. Back to De La Paz. Knocking the ball around quite nicely, but we've given it away. Leach picks up the loose ball, though. Is Ryan going to get onto this? He's not. Bit of a... Nobody really wants to keep the ball by the looks of it. Walsh, good shot. De La Paz tips it over. Good save. And now we've got about 12 minutes to go. Can we defend this corner? That's not a great header at the back post. And so we have 10 minutes to go. So I think it is time for us to drop a little bit more cautious. I don't really want to put any shout out, but we're going to time waste a bit more. We're going to stop overlapping and underlapping there. We don't want to be attacking people too much. Just tighten things up a little bit. So, 5 minutes to go. What a result this is going to be. We are putting out a much bigger team than us. Well, I didn't expect that at kickoff. We have beaten Ayr United 3-1. Well, after that exceptional victory, we are through to the 3rd round of the Scottish Cup, and we have the draw for that today. So let's see who we end up with. East Kilbride against Arbroath, Alloa Ross County, Cove Rangers Dunfermline, Albion Rovers get the big tie against Celtic, Hearts v Keith, St Johnstone v Hibs, Wraith Falkirk, Aberdeen away. That'd be a nice money spinner. And that goes to Airdrie. Edinburgh City against Fraserburgh. St Mirren Kilmarnock. Clyde against Livingston. Of course, there's still one very, very big team left in the draw. Peterhead against Queen's Park. Dumbarton against Stirling. So we're off to Dumbarton. Okay. Forfar against Hamilton, Rangers, Motherwell, that's a big tie. Dundee United, East Fife. So, Dumbarton, another ground I have been to. Had a very nice bridie there, which is a kind of pasty-ish kind of thing. Yeah, look forward to a cup game against them. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I think it was a good one. A very unexpected result. We're going to come back for the game against Dumbarton in the cup. I think that's a good place for us to come back. It'll be at the end of the transfer window. A couple more league games to squeeze in between, but I think this is the most interesting game we've got coming up. Well, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please drop a like on there for me. And if you've got any comments about this episode or the series as a whole, I'd love to see them below. And of course, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. This save's going very, very nicely so far, and there's a lot more to come from it. And of course, we've got the mighty Magyars running alongside it, my save with the Hungarian national team. Well, it just remains for me to thank you for watching, and I will see you soon in Dumbarton with Stirling Albion. Bye for now.